Alright, hello everyone. It is that time. It is finals time up against SirBloo and his New York Raging Bulls, the monotype ice team. And I feel surprisingly calm about this. It's not because I have a great team and I'm feeling super confident or anything like that, but I don't know why. It's just my nerves are kind of down. And so that's probably a good thing, to be honest, because I know that I play very poorly when I am nervous. But the way I'm kind of looking at this battle is I'm unlikely to win, just given that SirBloo's one, a better player than I am, I think, and two, he has a type advantage. So I think that if I do pull it off, then that's outstanding. I'll be ecstatic. If not, then, it is what it is. I think that I'll be pretty happy with the season that I've had overall. But that being said, we are going to try and win regardless. You can see SirBloo's team here on the right. There's a ton of really, really scary Pokemon for my team. First of all, you have to mention it. It's going to be that Beartic Freddy Frostbear. I don't know if he's going to come again, but I have a feeling that he might based on just how well he performed in our last meeting together all the way back in Week 2 against SirBloo. And to facilitate Freddy Frostbear's sweep, of course we have the Alolan Ninetales, which sets up the snow, sets up Aurora Veil, everything like that. And then you also have to worry about other things such as Baxcalibur. Scarf Iron Bundle outspeeds my entire team by a mile. And, even the Hisui Avalugg has shown some significant good performances this season. I'll have to watch out for that. I also don't want to lose to like a super bulky Lapras. I have to prep for all of these things. There's a Mamoswine as well, another very scary Pokemon. So definitely a lot of things to consider as I was building this team. And to be honest, I don't know if we can pull it off. I don't know if we have what it takes. But we're going to try. We're going to try our best, man. And so starting things off on our side, we have Double Choice Scarf, Fenrir, and Ash. That is Latios and Roaring Moon. We're going to be looking at Energy Ball, Aura Sphere, Draco Meteor, and Flip Turn on Latios. Pretty standard EVs as well. A little bit of bulk, a little bit less speed since we are Choice Scarf, and then just modest max special attack. This guy's here to potentially break a non-Scarf bundle with Energy Ball. Helps out with the Lapras as well. And then, of course, we do also have Aura Sphere for general super effective damage into Blue's Ice Squad, as well as Draco Meteor for some fat nukage. And then, of course, on Ash, we do also have a Adamant 252 attack. A lot of defense. I don't exactly remember what this defense was EV'd to live for. I can't exactly remember. I built this team quite a while ago, so we'll see if that comes into play or not. And then we do also have a little bit of speed, of course. The main move to note here is going to be Sunny Day. We do outspeed the Beartic, and so if it's looking like it's gonna sweep our whole team, we can potentially just sacrifice Roaring Moon to set up the Sun instead, and then that'll not only take away the snow, which gets rid of Beartic's Slush Rush activation, it also sets up the Sun for my Photosynthesis Gouging Fire down here to utilize. And so we can go into that and potentially try and break a potential endgame for us in that direction. We do also have Iron Head to hit, especially that Ninetales once again. Last time Blue EV'd the Ninetales to live an Iron Head from Roaring Moon, but we did end up getting the flinch, so who knows if we're going to be that lucky again this time. In the case that the Aurora Veil is up, then we do also have Brick Break to remove it, and then U-Turn just to cause some pivoting in case he shows a switch into this Pokemon. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not too confident on this set. Obviously, no knockoff, no Dragon Claw, no Outrage, nothing like that, no DD. So it's a very unconventional move set for a Scarf Roaring Moon, so I'm not too sure how it's going to perform. Most likely, though, I'm just going to be clicking Iron Head and U-Turn, and then if I need to, Brick Break. And then as a Hail Mary Latch This effort, I guess I can click Sunny Day, but that's kind of the idea here. Latios, more so of a breaker. Roaring Moon, more so of a fast support Pokemon. And then, of course, going down, we knew we had to bring Arcaludon. Last time, our set was Scarf, and Blue prepped the fuck out of it. So, unfortunately, that didn't work too well last time. So this time, instead, we are Rest Talk with a Shuka Berry. The idea here is we can set up a whole lot of defense boosts and then just sort of break with Body Press and Flash Cannon as we rest and Sleep Talk. And then, of course, that Shuka Berry is also going to help us get in a position where we can rest Hawk while we build up those defense boosts. We do also have a lot of Spadef on the EV side, as you might imagine. Most Archaludon tend to run that these days, so I decided to follow suit. This set was given to me by Wagon Fruit, one of my good friends, and so I trust him a lot with the building. I really hope that this guy works, considering that last time, again, that Scarf just absolutely failed me. So thank you, Wagon Fruit, for the idea. We'll see if it plays out or not. Next up, we have Custat Berry, Sandstorm, Stealth Rock, Endure, Alluring Voice, Flygon. This is a goofy set, I know. Goofy set. We're max speed, timid nature, so hopefully we'll be able to be moving faster than most of the stuff on Blue's team that doesn't already outspeed this naturally. But we do have Custap Stealth Rock, Custap Sandstorm if things get hairy with Beartic again, and then Alluring Voice if Bax wants to like DD on us or something. I thought about just putting Outrage here and just getting some damage, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like Alluring Voice on Bax is like so valuable, considering it may just want to set up a DD predicting me to switch out. So that's kind of the idea here. I'm not too sure if I'm going to lead this thing, because then I get into a mind game with Endure if Ninetales leads. Like, if I Endure while it sets up an Aurora Veil, then that kind of sucks for me the next turn, right? So, yeah, no Focus Sash this time, because Blue predicted that as well. Though Custap Berry and Endure work in a very similar fashion. The reason why I'm Custap Endure again this time is just because I want to potentially get off a Sandstorm if I need to. Other than that, though, there's a very high likelihood that we just set up Stealth Rocks. Last time, Blue did not end up bringing any removal, if I remember correctly, so the sooner we get these Stealth Rocks up, the better. And then hopefully that'll be able to chip down his team as he switches in and out of everything, because I don't think he actually had too many boots last time, maybe only one or two, so we'll see if that comes into play or not. I'm hoping that Flygon can do his job here, but yeah, this guy is honestly just a sacrificial piece to get rocks up or to get sand up, one of the two. Honestly, yeah, just the other 5 Pokemon on this team I think make some sense. Flygon, bringing Flygon into a monotype ice matchup, like, it really goes to show that I don't have a lot of Pokemon that are good into this matchup when I'm bringing the 4 times weak Pokemon just to get Stealth Rocks. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be his only purpose here, believe it or not. So yeah, we'll move on from Jackal and on to Goyo. Goyo here is also going to be holding a Shuka Berry to sort of offset any potential earthquakes from Mamoswine. There's that Terra Ground on that Beartic as well. And then we're pretty standard moves here with Heat Crash, Outrage, and Dragon Dance. And then we also have Bulwark just to do a little bit of scouting, as well as potentially stall out some snow turns if I need. Last time when Beartic was sweeping me, I sort of banked on the idea that the snow was going to end, and then it turned out that Ninetales was actually holding an icy rock, and so the snow didn't end when I thought it was going to, which was unfortunate. So yeah, Burning Bulwark here just to stall out any potential greater amount of snow turns. I can also burn things that may want to hit me with physical attacks, like if that Baxcalibur is going to Glaive Rush me, then that would be good. Or I guess I don't want to burn Baxcalibur, huh? Yeah, that just popped into my mind. Maybe I shouldn't burn Baxcalibur, but some of the other things, like if Weavile wants to knock me, if Beartic wants to close combat me for some reason instead of Earthquake, predicting my Shuka or something like that, then I guess Burning Bulwark is going to be here. But to be honest, last time in this slot, I actually had Morning Sun, and Morning Sun is just not the move when you're playing against Hail, so yeah, I think that Burning Bulwark will probably end up being a little bit more useful than Morning Sun, so that's why I ended up making the switch. But yeah, note to self, let's try not to burn the Baxcalibur because of Thermal Exchange, and yeah. And then finally on the team here, we have the glue piece. I don't know if this set is gonna work. We have Thunderbird, Terra Bug, Thick Fat, of course, holding a Key Berry. So ideally, with the Terra Bug, we'll be resistant to Earthquake. We'll resist Ice because of Thick Fat, which is very, very necessary considering our base typing is 4 times weak to it. And then we also do have Apple Acid and Iron Defense, Amnesia, Recover. Goofy set, I know. And then all the EVs are like fully into bulk as well. So realistically, Apple Acid should actually 2-shot pretty much everything except for Bax Caliber. So hoping that hoping that Apple Acid sort of carries all the damage output on this guy is great. But yeah, the idea here, we just set up boosts with Iron Defense and Keyberry, special boosts with Amnesia as well, of course, and then we can just sort of recover whenever we get low and be in a position to where blue can't really remove us. There's a few things that I'm worried about. Of course, he could be like Roar on something, which would be bad. He could also get a crit and crit through all my defense boosts. I hate running shit like this because it's very, very prone to getting crit, and then I just, fall flat because it goes through defense boosts and everything like that. There's also potential for like red card, random red card, or like Perish Trap on Lapras or something like that. So you never really know what's gonna go on here with what blue is bringing. But ideally, this Appleton becomes an unbreakable monster and just sort of 2-shots everything except Bax, which I think is a 3-shot with the Apple Acid, and we sort of can, I don't know, I guess, do I call this a breaker? I don't know what to call this guy, bro. It's a stall Pokemon. I don't know, but the idea is it's hard for him to remove. So hopefully this all plays out according to plan. Again, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to pull this one out. It's a very, very difficult matchup for me. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we do win, though. It would be very nice to get a championship under the Seattle Slashers belt. I bet everyone in the GLC Discord would say, rigged, the owner won, oh my god. So maybe it's better if blue does end up winning, but in all seriousness, I'm going to try my best, but if I end up not winning, then that is okay with me. Blue did have a very, very outstanding season. He's pretty much undefeated. He only lost 1 game by getting extremely, extremely unlucky. So pretty much undefeated. He's been absolutely killing it this entire season, and I think he did mention that if he wins this would also be his first championship. So yeah, either way, one of the 2 contestants here, either myself or blue, is going to be winning their first championship. So some very exciting stuff on the line for both of us, and I'll have to be happy either way it goes. But I will see you guys in the battle. Here we are. And it looks like it's the same 6, if I remember correctly, from our battle previous. Freddy Frostbear has made a reappearance. We have the whole Snow Core here. Mamoswine is expected. Last time this Excalibur, if I remember correctly, it was Hobbenberry. So we'll see if it still is or not. I mean, I don't have that many dragon moves on most of my mons, to be completely honest. So we'll see if it is or not. The Final Gaming, yes, that's correct. This is finals. Oh boy. It's that time. And so I'm thinking that I can just go ahead and lead with Jackal. I don't really see any reason to lead anything else other than maybe Roaring Moon, but I'm just gonna lock it in. And we see the Weavile. That actually really sucks because this thing has triple axle, right? So it's gonna ignore my Endure, which sucks. That's probably why this thing was led, to be honest. Fuck. God damn it, Blue. You're so fucking good at this game, bro. Oh boy, we're already in a bad spot, off lead. Can I maybe go into Archaludon and try and take advantage? Of a potential triple axle. Let's see. It looks like low kick only does 36 max to arch. And then there's the stamina boost. I'm worried about him like swords dancing, or I guess he could knock my Shuka off, which would also like kind of royally suck. What's my play here? I could also just go for the rocks, predicting him to knock off or something like that. Let's see. Triple Axel annihilates me. Ice Shard doesn't. Unless he's modest. I mean, it's just a 50-50, right? I think that I'm gonna be greedy. Okay, fake out. Well, that also kind of sucks. So I guess I should have just gone here and gotten my free defense boost. If you're fake out, then what? If you're fake out, are you still triple axle? Surely you are, right? I think now I definitely do go here. Spinner. Okay, so that means that we can actually endure on that guy, probably. And then now what do I do? I think now my play is to... do I want a body press or flash cannon? I think the play is to actually just go ahead and flash cannon on... or maybe... I'm not... No, Ninetales should never switch in. What am I doing? So I think the play is actually just a body press. I'll reveal that. Knock off. Okay, so we get another defense boost. We lose our Shuka, unfortunately, and we see the sash. And so at this point, I think I do have to rest. Oh dear, reversal. Okay, well, good thing we're rest. And now we'll just sleep talk. We'll see if what Weavile decides to do with this information. We know his whole moveset now. I'm guessing it's just gonna reversal again for some damage. Or nope, we see a switch into Ninetales. Please roll the right move. Yes! Yes! Let's fucking go! Oh my gosh. Oh, I rolled the right move. Oh, I rolled the right move, bro. Okay, well, we claim first blood again. So we'll see about that. Now what is Iron Bundle gonna do? Alright, it looks like if this is timid without any specs or anything like that, no boosting item, it should be it should do less than 50, which means I can sleep talk again. Blizzard. Yikes. Okay. Too bad. Do I sack this then? I mean, it's pretty low now. It's really low now. I mean, I don't see any reason to not sack this thing. I mean, I got pretty good value out of it. I think that trading 1-for-1 with the Ninetales especially is really good. Then the question is, what do I do afterwards? What do I do afterwards on this freaking guy here? That's the question. I mean, if he lets me live, body press should be my strongest move, but he should never let me live. Yeah, okay. So I think that what I do now is I endure on another Blizzard and I get my rocks up. And then I play a game with 4 Mons, which kind of sucks ass. Yeah, I think this is what I do. I endure here. That's fine. He's gonna click Blizzard, surely. Okay, then I get my rocks up. Custap, rocks into Weavile, that's fine. I guess I can try and Sandstorm here. Okay, he doesn't let it happen. I wonder how much... I mean, it's Sash. I could just go into one of these guys. And click U-turn or flip turn. I think that's probably the better play. I was gonna initially like hope that he stayed in with Bundle to kill me, but he actually decided to sack off the Weavile instead, which is a pretty good play on his part. So I was gonna go into Appleton on Bundle though, so it's unfortunate that that didn't work out. Let's see how much does Appleton take from reversal? Probably a lot. 67 max. Yeah, no, we're not letting that happen. And so what I think I can do instead... fuck it. Let's do this instead. And I U-turn here. If he switches, then this is dead to rocks later. So yeah, he does make the correct play. And then now do I go here? If I go here, what comes out? There's only 2 turns of snow left, right? There's only 2 turns of snow. I think I can go here. And then I'll tear a bug. I think that either Bax or Beartic comes out. 1 turn of snow now only. Oh man, I'm stressing now. I'm feeling it now. 2 kills to 2 kills. We're gonna see Bax. It reveals that it's not Boots. Let's go ahead and terrestrialize. And what do I want to do now? Let's see. If it does 77 and I recover, I'll be at +1 from the Keyberry, +1 defense. And then, I don't think I win this exchange, guys. Especially if it Dragon Dances. I might have to sack him on here. Yeah. I mean, I think it's got to be Roaring Moon. Most of the utility that Roaring Moon was here for is now gone. I'm just really not a fan of him setting up a DD here. I think I do outspeed if it does that, but then he just shards me and I'm dead anyways. Yeah, I have no more worth for Roaring Moon here. Bubby still has worth. Swords Dance, okay. Interesting. I wonder if that kills me. Yeah, I wonder if Shard just sweeps me now. That might have been bad. I think I might lose here now. Yeah, I think I might lose here now. I have to hope that he's not Shard and I flinch here. He is. Okay, I lived. Ironhead does a really nice chunk. Great. Outstanding. I'm gonna sack this now. That's fine. How much does Latios take? Too much. Too much. It takes too much. How much does Gouging Fire take? Yeah, too much as well. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna eat so much damage on Appleton for this. That sucks. Dang. Crap. If I Terra, then I think it still kills me with Glaive Rush, so I think this might actually just be over. I mean, what's the moveset? It's Ice Shard, Glaive Rush, probably EQ. I think I have to hope that somehow I live one on Appleton. Right? I die, right? Yeah, I die. Damn it. So I think that this game is sealed now to Bax. Do I want to try this shit? Does he have the wrong ability? Oh, he's sharded. What the fuck? Does shard kill me? Wait, what the I'm really confused now. Why? Why would you shard? Why would you not Glaive Rush? Oh wait, no, I need to kill it as shard. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have just thrown Bubby away. I should have gone here first. Yeah, now he glaives. Okay. I don't understood why he shard there, but I mean, this game's over now. I have to lock into something. It's probably best if I lock into this. Yeah, alright. GG's. Well, whatever. There's only so much you can do, really, to prep for this shit. And I think I was playing him pretty even again for a while, and then I just let in the backs, and there we go. So, damn it. That sucks. Well, is what it is though. Congratulations to Blue, he definitely deserved a victory here after performing so well throughout the entire regular season, and I do think that I had a really nice season myself, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went. Season 2 is right around the corner, but until then, still have one more segment left to see you guys in for GLCC Season 1. I will see you guys after that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time here in GLCC Season 1, let's go ahead and look through the replay of what just took place in the championship game. And unfortunately for me, I ended up losing. So, it is what it is. All good things do have to come to an end. And congratulations to SirBloo and his monotype Ice New York Raging Bulls on the other side for winning the first ever season of the GLCC and for claiming, I believe, again, their very own first championship. So, yeah, in general, I think that I played and prepped pretty well, but then I realized right after the game that I made some fatal flaws in both my prep and my play that really let that backs close out the game right at the very end. So it's unfortunate, right? These small little flaws do end up costing you quite a bit in Pokemon, especially if you're going up against someone of SirBloo's player caliber. So it is what it is. You live and you learn. I'm still very, very happy with the season regardless. So go ahead and start up the replay rolling. And immediately off lead here, this Weavile is most likely designed to punish a lead Flygon. Blue again knows that if he sees Flygon, it's gonna be lead to try and get up rocks or something like that. And so he knew that I was either going to be Sash or Custap, which this time I was Custap Endure. So he was able to construct a Weavile with the Fake Out to break the Sash and things like that, which would pressure out a lead Flygon like I was eventually pressured out here. I decided to actually risk it and stay in, but after seeing that Fake Out, I decided to go out into Archaludon here, eat up an Ice Spinner, and so very, very cleverly designed Weavile here. And then as you'll see later, it ends up revealing its own Sash here, and it ends up being Reversal, which is very, very cool on a Sash set. I'm happy I ended up having Rest in the tank here. So we end up claiming the Ninetales here, as we end up very luckily rolling Flash Cannon on it, which is awesome. Unfortunately though, as we see the bundle come in, we end up rolling Rest right about now after going to plus 4 on the defense, but not enough health in the tank really to still have any juice. So yeah, unfortunately by rolling Rest there, this bundle is going to be very, very healthy. To be honest, like, had I rolled Body Press, I think that I would have killed. Had I rolled Flash Cannon, I'm actually not too sure. But I mean, this thing's Spadef. If I remember correctly, it's more Fizdef than Spadef. So maybe it would have still died, but not too sure. Either way, rolling Rest right there was unfortunate, but it balances out with me rolling Flash Cannon on the Ninetales on the first Rest turn. So, it is what it is. End up just letting go of Archaludon here, but yeah, I think that it did a very nice job. And then here we just go ahead, get Flygon back in. I'm gonna sack it to get my Stealth Rocks up here with the Custap Berry, and Weavile comes back in. And there you have it, the rocks are up, Fake Out's gonna take me out, and now I just go ahead and go into Scarf Roaring Moon and U-turn. And at this point, it's another 2-2 game. We're in a pretty similar situation as to where we were in our first battle. We also broke it down to 2-2, or rather 2 kills apiece, so 4-4 technically, in our very first game all the way back in week 2. And so this time, though, instead of Beartic coming in right here, it's actually going to be the Baxcalibur to come in. So I guess in a sense, the positive to take away is that I did not get absolutely annihilated by Beartic this time. I did not get Freddy Frostbeard. Instead, I got Baxed. And so I guess if it is going to be something to take me out and sweep me in the finals of the GLCC, I want it to be another dragon. So there you go. We did not lose to Freddy Frostbear this time. But here I made a series of very bad plays in my opinion after looking back on it. In the moment I was, I guess, a little bit confused, and so I made some plays based on what I knew my sets were and everything like that. And so I think that getting rid of Roaring Moon here was probably the right play. Ended up living and I could get off an Iron Head here, which was huge. Take this thing down to 11%, but it doesn't even matter here because in reality, I probably should have just stayed in on, which turn was it? This turn. Yeah, I probably should have just stayed in here and gone for damage on backs. I decided I wanted to keep this cool little Appleton around, and given its set with the Keyberry plus Iron Defense and Amnesia, I think that it would have been very, very difficult for blue to break. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I definitely should have just gone for some damage here. If he kills me, he kills me, and he's not boosted up, so that's great. And then if he decides to click Swords Dance, then I guess I can just go into Roaring Moon next, and it would come out as the same result. So yeah, unfortunate, but I decided to instead keep this guy alive and well by switching into Roaring Moon, and that ended up being the first bad play I made here. And then blah blah blah. Second bad play is going here immediately afterwards, just hoping for some reason that it lived, when clearly it did not live. Like, it wasn't even close. I think that Glaive Rush did like 130 minimum or something like that. So it wasn't even close that Thunderbird was ever living that. So yeah, unfortunate there as well, to go there instead of Gouging Fire immediately after Roaring Moon dies. And so now I'm only down to 2 Pokemon. And then here I actually forget my speed tiers, which is unfortunate. For some reason in my prep, I did not speed creep Gouging Fire over Baxcalibur, which was a huge problem. So yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Again, it's these small errors that ultimately cost me the game. A series of errors here right at the very end, but this especially in prep really, really hurt. And so for some reason I just thought that, in the heat of the game on Showdown, you can just hover over each Pokemon with your mouse and you'll see the speeds, and like, oh, Bax is faster, right? That's a pretty bad habit I have, right? I just hover over everything and look at the max speed in order to determine who's faster. That comes from me playing too much random battles, so I'll probably have to remember to not do that again. But yeah, hovered over both of them and I saw Bax was faster, and in reality Gouging Fire actually has a higher speed stat. It's just I EV'd him poorly, excuse me. So that's why actually blue went ahead and clicked Ice Shard here. And that's why I definitely should have not clicked Burning Bulwark here. I definitely should have clicked any attacking move. So, it is what it is. I probably would actually go ahead and click DD here, right? Because I can take two Ice Shards, surely, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You live and you learn. Some pretty bad prep on my part, and then follow that up with some bad play these last couple of turns, like pretty much since turn 12 here. Yeah, just a series of really bad turns for me, and it's going to allow Bax to clean the game here, and one last Ice Shard on Fenrir the Latios is going to do it. And so that's going to be me taking second place overall and SirBloo taking first place overall here in season 1 of the GLCC. Once again, congratulations to him. He had an outstanding season, 100% deserved victory for blue here. So yeah, I'm excited to see him back in season 2, which is going to be starting up here really, really quickly. We overlapped the 2 seasons almost. Didn't really think that I would really be in the finals here, but 3 extra weeks past the week 8, and there you go. So yeah, excited to see blue back. Excited to be back again myself. I will be drafting a new type. I will not be going for the dragons once again. So you can expect to see that and some of the other beginning of the season content up in a little bit. So until then, I will see you guys later. Go Seattle Slashers.